30-minute workout. This one is done completely in a chair. So find a nice sturdy chair, kitchen chair, a folding chair, and come and have a seat. And we're going to start first by finding our good posture in our chair. So first, we're going to start by finding our sit bones, or our ischial tuberosities. Those are the two bony parts of our pelvis. And if you rock back and forth, you're going to find those 2 points, the right one and the left one. And as you continue this rocking side to side, can you take the sway out of the rocking side to side and make it really more from the waist down? So as you weight one sit bone down into the chair, the other one will float away from the chair. One waist will shorten and the other one will lengthen. And you're trying to find balance, so noticing how one side feels versus the other, and try to make them a little more similar. Maybe move a little bit less on the easy side and more on the more challenging side. Do one more set. Come back to center and see if you can find weight equal in both sit bones. And now we're going to rock forward and backwards. And to do this, once again, like we just did before, it's from the waist down. And you're going to draw your navel in towards your spine and send your waist back towards the back of the chair. That will send you to the back of your sit bones. And then arch your lower back and send the belly forward. That will send you forward of your sit bones. So navel into your spine to bring your waist back towards the chair. And then take the belly forward and arch the lower spine to bring the waist away from the chair. So a posterior pelvic tilt and an anterior pelvic tilt. This is what it looks like from the side so you can see. As I'm drawing my navel in towards my spine and bringing my waist back. And I'm taking my waist away from the chair and getting a little bit of spine extension in the lower spine, a little curvature there. So waist goes back, waist goes forward. And that's really, as you can see, from the waist down, not so much as happening above the waist. Do that a couple of more times. Shifting your weight as you draw the navel to your spine is going to take your weight to the back of the sit bones. And as you go forward, that'll send the weight to the front of the sit bones. And then find where the weight is right on top of the sit bones, and then go slightly forward of that. Now keeping your spine nice and long, so reach the top of your head up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Your collarbones are nice and wide. Your shoulder blades are wide. Your hands are relaxed in your lap. And keeping your spine nice and long and neutral, take your spine forward, so a nice straight spine forward until you feel your back muscles start to engage around near your waist, and then tip that same shape backwards till you feel your abdominals engaging. You might even feel your legs start to work a little bit. And tip that shape forward, and then take that shape back. Do this a few more times. So slowly go forward, creasing at the hips, and keeping the spine long until you feel a little activity in your back around your waist. And then take that shape back till you feel your abdominals engaging or your hip flexors engaging to keep you from toppling over. Let's do that one more time, going forward and back. And then find the spot that's right in the middle where you don't feel extra effort from your back muscles and you don't feel extra effort from your abdominals. Somewhere nice and comfortable in the middle. And that's going to be a little on the front edge of your sit bones. So on your sit bones, but slightly forward. Good. Now while you're here, we're going to place your hands on your belly. So make a triangle with your hands. Pointer fingers together, thumbs together, and place that triangle onto your lower belly. And take a deep breath into your belly, breathing in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And draw your belly in towards your spine. As you exhale through your mouth, you have a few options for the shape of your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and you can blow out like you're blowing out candles. You could fog up a mirror or say ha. Or shh. Play around with that. Take a breath in through your nose. And pick the breath that you feel like activates your belly the most. So once again, choose your favorite breath. Breathe in through your nose, your belly will expand into your hands. And exhale through your mouth. One more time. Now an added detail. As your navel's drawing in towards your spine, don't think of it just going straight back to your spine, but it's going back and it's running up your spine. So you're scooping those abdominals in and up. So let's try 2 more breaths adding that detail. Good, now slide your hands up to your rib cage. Fingers are in the front. Thumbs wrap around to the back. Shoulders are still relaxed. You're still in your nice position sitting on your sit bones. Weight is equal in both sit bones. And your feet, another little detail, are right underneath your knees. So put your arches of your feet right underneath your knees, and shin bones are parallel to each other. And take a deep breath into your hands, breathing equally side to the right and to the left. And then exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine. Feel that expansion side to side. Now place one hand on your sternum, on your breastbone. One hand using the back of the hand, the back of the fingers, and that's going to rest on your mid-back. Take a breath equally front and back. And on your exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine and have it run in and up along your spine. Now relax your hands into your lap. And now can you take another couple of breaths, equally to the front, to the back, to one side, to the other side, so 3-dimensionally into your rib cage. It may even help to close your eyes. And you will continue that rib cage breathing throughout the rest of the session. Place your hands onto the back of your head and neck. Point your elbows forward. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to bring your chin to your throat and aim the elbows down towards your thighs. This is just a movement from the waist up. You're not leaning forward. I'm not trying to touch my elbows to my knees. I'm aiming my elbows down towards my knees and thighs. And as you inhale, take those elbows and imagine drawing a line up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Come back to center. Open your elbows so you can still see the tips of your elbows in your peripheral vision. And as you exhale, twist to one side, keeping your sit bones equally weighted into your chair, and then come back to center. And exhale, twist the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale and twist. Inhale to center. Exhale and twist. Inhale to center. One more time. Keeping both sides of your spine nice and long. As you rotate, come back to center. You're going to take one leg forward. Doesn't matter if it's your right or your left. You're going to scoot to the front edge of your chair. That knee, the leg that's forward, will be straight. Aim your 5 toes up towards the ceiling with a nice, long, straight, neutral spine. Hinge yourself forward until you feel a stretch somewhere down the back of your leg. And while you're here, point your toes and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. Stay here with the toes and the foot flexed, and let your body relax over that leg where it's comfortable. You can hold this. If this is a nice, comfortable stretch, you can hang out there. If this isn't so comfortable, you could lift your chin up for a moment, and then you can lower yourself back down. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Bring yourself back up. Lower yourself back down. Your choice. You can lift and lower, or you can stay here and stay in a static stretch. If you're going to stay here, it should be comfortable. It should not be really, really painful. And the stretching feeling should start to subside. If it increases, back off on the stretch a little bit. Couple more seconds here. Breathing into your back ribs. And exhale. And walk your hands back up your thighs. Take that same leg out to the side. Scoot yourself to that side of your chair. That leg is straight out to the side. All 10 toes are pointed forward, and the sole of your foot's trying to come down towards the floor. Take the hand of the straight leg, place it on the chair in front of you. Reach the other arm up towards the ceiling. Your shoulder is relaxed. And you're going to stretch lengthening the entire side up towards the ceiling. And then take that up and over towards the leg that is straight. And stay here. We're going to do some one lung breathing. The lung you're focusing on is the one of the side that's being stretched, the one of the arm that's over your head. And take a few deep breaths. Once again, you could blow out candles, say ha, or shh, and sit yourself back up. Switch sides. You're on the front edge of your chair. Stretch the other leg out in front of you. See that all 5 toes are pointed up. Imagine your foot is flat on the floor. And hinge your body over that leg until you feel a stretch. And while you're here, you're going to point and flex and point and flex. And a few more times. And check that your navel's in towards your spine for a little bit of support for your lower back while we're here. Flex the foot. Hang yourself over. If that feels comfortable, you can stay here and hang, or you can hold for a couple of seconds. Lift your chin, give yourself a short break, and lower yourself back down. Your choice. Stay here and breathe, or lift and lower. Keeping that heel that's forward actively reaching forward, and the toes reaching up towards the ceiling. And then walk your hands back up your thighs. Scoot to the other side of your chair. Take that leg out to the side. It's going straight out. All 10 toes are pointed forward, and I'm trying to get the sole of my foot on the floor. This hand goes on my chair. The other arm reaches up towards the ceiling. My shoulder is relaxed. I'm going to lengthen. Imagine it lengthening from your hip all the way up the side of your body, out, up your arm and out your fingertips, and then take that shape over to the side. And stay here. And breathe into that lung. And feel that side of your rib cage expanding as you exhale. Once again. Or and sit yourself back up. Good. Swing that leg back around to the front. We are almost finished. Your last exercise is standing and sitting and standing and sitting. So you're going to reach your fingertips forward, shift your weight forward into your feet, take a breath in, and stand you up to sitting. So we're doing a version of squatting. Then you're going to slowly sit yourself back down. Squats tend to work the fronts of the legs, and we're going to try to use our brain to activate the back of our legs and our tush. So reach your fingertips forward, shift your weight forward. Imagine being boosted up out of your seat. The back of your legs and your tush is going to lift you up out of your chair, and then sit yourself back down. Reach forward. And stick that tush way out. So watch as you stand up. As you sit back down, and watch that this doesn't happen. That you really stick your tush out and find your chair. Try it a couple more times. To standing, and then lower yourself back down. And to standing, and lower yourself back down. Last one, to standing, come into a squat, and stay here and breathe. Take a breath in, exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine. And check. Look down at your feet. All 10 toes are pointed forward. Your navel's in towards your spine. Your kneecaps are pointed forward. And in the squatting position, I'll turn it sideways so you can see. My knees are not forward over my toes. My heels are still on the floor. My weight's slightly behind my toes. And have a seat. And have a great day. Thank you.